Hey there, Tech Explorers. Welcome back to Agent Human, the place where we stay connected and up to date in the world of AI. Today, we're unlocking the future of search with 3 revolutionary AI tools: Mistral Le Chat, Google Gemini, and Perplexity. All absolutely free. Imagine combining the brainpower of advanced AI with real-time web data. No more scrolling, no more sifting, just instant, precise answers. By the end of this video, you'll discover which tool can transform your search experience and save you precious time. Curious? Let's dive straight in. Let's test these AI tools with a tough question that would challenge any regular search engine. Compare the United States, China, Japan, Germany, India, and the United Kingdom in terms of their annual spending on generative artificial intelligence, the percentage of GDP allocated to GAI, and the level of AI adoption among their citizens in 2024. I know this question could be the subject of a PhD thesis. I also know it's hard to find data for 2024 when the year isn't even over yet. But hey, who said it was going to be easy? Let's first try to locate this chat using Google search. I typed it without spaces, so we'll need to sift through all the paint products and look for something that actually has Mistral in its name. Once you're in, type or paste the text into the chat window. Make sure to select the web search option. The search begins. The LLM has read our text and sent the appropriate commands to the search engine. Everything happens behind the scenes, out of our view. After a moment, text starts appearing on the screen. The search results have already been sent to the LLM, which has synthesized the information and is now presenting it to us. I deliberately crafted the question in such a way that getting an answer would be quite challenging. Let's quickly read through what we got. Okay. The United States stands out as the clear leader in spending, while China takes the lead in adaptation. Now let's take a closer look at the data used to generate this answer. Let's check the references and the sources of the websites. Stanford.edu seems like a reliable source. We don't visit the mentioned websites, but we can read a small excerpt from them. In total, we have 5 independent sources of information used to generate this answer, explaining the whole process. It's like if we, as humans, could find 5 useful websites in just a few seconds, read them all thoroughly, understand their content, and then craft a coherent answer to a tough question. The same complex question, and here we go. Let's get started. Gemini immediately informs us that there are no publicly available data on generative AI spending for each country and suggests analyzing the broader topic of AI in general. Similar results. The USA takes the top spot, followed by China. In the meantime, the text turned green, indicating double verification. Let's see how that works. This means the information was double-checked to make sure it's more accurate. It looks like we've got more information here than we did in the earlier response from Mistral Le Chat. Now let's check the data sources. As we can see, there are plenty of references, and the cited articles appear to be reliable sources. It seems like there aren't any precise numbers here, which would definitely help in understanding the differences between the countries. The conclusion reveals that after the USA and China, Japan ranks 3rd in terms of AI investments. Below, Gemini shows similar topics that might be interesting to click on. So let's check which country spends the most on AI. Alright, it's just the regular Google search. So they still want us to use their traditional solution. We're opening the first article. Here we find the answer to a slightly different question. Top 10 countries leading in AI research and technology in 2024. Israel and Singapore are among the leaders. Time for the last tool in our lineup, Perplexity. Alright, let's hop into the interface. We can see popular queries here, a bit different from what you'd find on Google. In the free version, we get 3 pro searches a day. Let's select that option. Let's take another look at what's often searched in this app. Yep, it's a brainiac zone. We paste in our detailed question and we see a more detailed process. Perplexity has AI agents implemented to efficiently divide the workload during the search process. Different agents can search various information sources simultaneously. Specific agents can be assigned to handle particular types of queries or data sources. One agent can act as a coordinator, delegating tasks to other agents and compiling their results. Alright, I'm droning on, and meanwhile, some crazy stuff's happening on the screen. Let's pause for a moment to notice this. Separate searches were created for each country to check their annual spending on generative AI. 6 searches in total with 20 pages read. It's the same situation for GDP. 6 different searches and 20 pages read. Level of AI adoption, same process. And finally, a summary of all the gathered information. We have a clear conclusion. It wasn't possible to obtain data for a direct comparison. Let's check the full response. Here, we see a breakdown by country with more numerical data. The USA, China and India lead the list, followed by Germany and the UK as part of Western Europe, a region that spends the most on AI after the USA. Let's take a look at one of the sources. Alright, it's a company that specializes in research, and a recent article. It looks like a solid source of information. Let's go back to Perplexity and take a look at adoption. At the end, we once again see that despite having plenty of data, we still can't directly compare the countries. Alright, how about we explore one of the suggested related questions? I like the first one the most. This question is simpler, and we get an answer much faster. There are even colorful charts. And guess what? India, the world's most populous country, has the highest adoption rate. The coming years are going to be really interesting. To be sure, I tested the answers from all 3 tools with an unbiased rival, and it confirms that the undisputed winner is Perplexity. In second place, a surprise, a tiny company compared to Google, based in Paris, Mistral Le Chat. This new way of searching could disrupt Google's search business, which might be why Gemini hasn't pulled ahead of the competition yet.